This is the first of 5 kinds of logarithmic equations that we have solved in Chapter 5. In this kind of equation, all of the numbers in the equation, the 27, the 3, and the 9, can all be written with the same base. We can write all of these numbers with a base of 3. The 27 is written as 3 cubed, the 3 stays the same, and the 9 is written as 3 squared. Following the rules of exponents, the 2 and the x squared are multiplied together. That's the power rule of exponents. Also following the rules of exponents, if two bases are the same, which these two 3's are the same, and the numbers being multiplied, which is what's happening in this case, the exponents are to be added together and the bases carried. That's what's happening in this step. According to your logarithmic properties, if the two bases are the same and they're joined by an equal sign, then the exponents must be equal to each other. So this 3 must be equal to this exponent of 5x plus 2x squared. This is now an equation that we solve easily. If I bring the 3 to the other side, of course it changes its sign, and set it equal to 0, rearrange the terms to make it easier to factor. I now have something I can factor using the AC method. 2 times minus 3 is minus 6, and we should find factors of minus 6 that will give me 5. Factors of minus 6 that would give me 5 would be 6 and negative 1. I take the 6 and the negative 1 and rewrite it here in place of the 5. So now I have 2x squared plus the 6x minus the 1x minus 3. The 6 and the minus 1 came from our factors. Now I must factor by grouping. I can group the first two terms and the last two terms together. In the first group, I can pull out a 2x, that's what's in common, and have left over x plus 3. I bring down this sign and pull out a 1, and I also have x plus 3 left because negative x, negative 1 goes into negative x, positive x times, and negative 1 goes into negative 3, positive 3 times. Using x plus 3 as a common term, I pull that out, and I have left 2x minus 1 as a leftover. These become my factors. I set each of those factors equal to 0 and solve the two linear equations. In this case, on the right-hand side, 2x minus 1 equals 0, which means that 2x equals 1. X will end up being 1/2. On the left-hand side, x will equal negative 3. Those are the two answers to our logarithmic equation. Now, if you want to be really sure that you're correct, take the two answers one at a time that you get and plug them back into the original equation. Over here, we would put our minus 3 and our minus 3, type them into our calculators, and make sure that the equation is true. Put the 1/2 in there then and make sure the equation is true. Always check your equation.